Hello everybody, welcome to another fun, thrilling episode of Ticked Off Tuesday. Okay, supermarket mayhem. I just got back from the Kroger picking up a few things for the wife and myself because that's the kind of nice fucking guy I am. So, I go to the self-pay because as usual, Kroger is understaffed in the afternoon, you know, when people are getting off work and running errands and doing grocery shopping. They got like one checker going as usual. So many they have on a Friday night. So anyway, I'm like, well, I'll go to the self-pay line because that line was from here to like fucking Boston. So I go in the self-pay line. I scan the milk. It's the first item I'm getting. I put it in the bag. Did you place an item in the bagging area? I'm like, yeah, I fucking did. The milk I just scanned. So I'm like, fuck, I just want to buy my shit and get the fuck out of here. And every time I go to that self-pay thing, something fucking goes goofy. And I know sometimes I make mistakes, as hard as that is for me to admit. But a lot of the times, I just put the shit down, I fucking scan it, and something goes wrong. Sometimes this woman that works there, she people are ringing stuff up and she starts messing with the other scanner and it screws everybody up. I'm like, what are you fucking doing? I'm thinking. Leave it alone. You're messing everybody up. And I even said that. I'm like, will you leave this thing alone? You're making a career out of getting on my nerves. So anyway, and the attendant, she's just standing there with her head up her ass and her Tennessee Titans jacket, just fucking standing there. I'm like, you see this thing isn't working? You come over and help. That's your job. Now, I know it's self-pay, and theoretically I shouldn't be getting help, and normally I'm not. But when your machine is fucking up, and you're just standing there with your head up your ass, you're fucking up worse than the machine. And the machine doesn't get paycheck. You do. Now, on top, so finally the other guy that works there, he comes over. I'm like, what is this fucking thing doing to me besides busting my fucking balls and keep me from getting out of this fucking store? So he finally comes over, does whatever he does and straightens it out, which thank you on that. But the other one, she's just fucking standing there. What are you looking at the fucking sky? See if Mary Poppins is coming back? Pay attention. So on top of that, another horrible idea these supermarkets came up with. Those shopping carts that got the little cars in the front of them so the kids can sit there and look like they're driving. What a fucking waste of space. Get rid of those things. Worst goddamn idea a grocery store has ever come up with as far as I'm concerned.
I have a child.
Yeah. Well, you have a child. Go home. Put on Romper Room or Barney or whatever you fuckers watch now. And they take up the whole goddamn aisle. They're constantly in the way. You know what? If you want your kids to learn how to drive, get them a fucking learner's permit and get them out there when they're 16. Otherwise, get rid of those fucking cars on the front of the cart. It takes up space, gets in my fucking way, and it does no good for anybody. And now the third enemy of the day at the grocery store. The hipster. Those fuckers are all out today. And they always stop in the middle of the aisle, right where you want to go, right where I want to go, fucking with their phones. What are you looking at? The latest non-chart topping obscure album that no one's ever heard of but you love until they get popular and then you're going to stop loving them because you remember them when they weren't popular and now they're popular and you can't like them? You can do that at home or get out of the fucking way. Sometimes I have to look at my phone. You know, my wife sends me a message saying what she wants. I forget some of the items on the list. I look. But I pull out of the way, off to the side, so I'm not holding anybody up. That's because I'm using my fucking noggin. Now, I may not be smart that I'm forgetting some of the items on the list, but I'm smart enough to be smart to get the items I may potentially forget, and I'm smart enough to get out of the fucking way. Which makes me a genius amongst the idiots that think they're so fucking smart when they're not because I am. Now, so if you hipsters want to check your obscure, non-mainstream stocks on your goddamn fava beans or gluten-free, whatever the fuck it is you're boasting on about this week, or call your friends and tell them, oh no, we gotta stop liking Mumford & Sons. They're becoming real popular now. Let's find another obscure band. Okay, check the fucking Dollar Tree. Because that's where all your favorite bands are going to wind up. So anyway, now that I've got that out of my system, Kroger, get your goddamn self-pay shit straightened out. Those things fuck with everybody. 9 times out of 10. And get rid of those carts with this car in front. You learn to drive on the fucking highway, not in the goddamn chili aisle. And hipsters, just go somewhere I don't like. Let me see. Cleveland, Mississippi. I've been there. I didn't like it. So all you hipsters can go live there and get the fuck out of Portland and get out of Brooklyn and get out of Nashville, because I live in one and I like the other two and I don't need you there, and maybe that's not nice, but who is fucking concerned about nice on Ticked Off Tuesday, you dumb fucks?